animal chores. Let's go. And before I get started, I just want to say thank you to my daughter for my Trailer Trash Barbie t-shirt. It's linked on lidshirtshop.com if you want one. Are you coming or not? I knew it. This is where the ducks sleep, and we're cleaning it out. Now, if you plan on having a coop for your ducks, ducks are nasty. You're going to have to clean that thing like twice a week. Now, you're going to need you a good old scrub brush and a good old squeegee. They love it. They're partying like it's 1999. You ain't got to have the big fanciest thing. This is what I use for my coop, for them to hide in during the weather and for them to lay eggs. My daddy found them on the side of the road. You also need one of these. If you ever got something on the loose, you can grab it. And I know you're thinking, Crystal, we just came out here this morning. Why are we back again? Friend, we have to come twice a day. Tomorrow, we'll have to go to Tractor Supply and fill this thing up. Now, my little feathered friends, they don't like all them fancy feeders. They don't like all them fancy feeders. They want it straight thrown on the ground so they can find it themselves. Then this is our rainwater. We got about 3 of these. Now you got to make sure the babies are eating the starter food, okay? Now we got the rabbit food. Now one thing about my rabbits, friend, they're going to eat. That's what they're going to do. Now, friend, one thing I don't do is I don't let my rabbits have the rainwater, okay? I get theirs straight from the faucet in there, and they drink from bottles, not bowls. Now we're going to take these bowls in here and fill them up. Now, it did take me a long time to figure out how exactly I was going to set my rabbits up for them to have the best life. You know, I did not want them to be crated in a cage all the time, okay? I did not want them sitting in their poop. So I found it's called a Wabbitat. I'm going to show it to you. I got it from the Amazon, okay? It has a crate where it separates the poop. So the poop falls underneath. A lot of people, when they have a bunch of rabbits, they sell the rabbit poop because it's real good fertilizer. And you don't want the rabbits sitting all in that poop and pee anyway to dirty up their paws. Now, rabbits are self-cleaning, okay? Like, you know, kitty cats are self-cleaning. Ovens are self-cleaning. The JJ's self-cleaning. So, you know, so they sleep in this and they eat in this. I have a 16 by 20 play area for the rabbits. The boys play and the girls play. I don't mix all my boys and all my girls, okay? Now, my girl does have a mate. It's a boy. She gets along with it. Even if they're fixed, because some of my rabbits are fixed, they still have a mate that they eat and they sleep with, and they get along well. I've learned who I can pair up with who I can't. Believe it or not, rabbits do have a personality, okay? Some can be shy, some can be quiet, some can be playful. Depending on what type of rabbit you have, some like to cuddle, because there's all different types of rabbits. You know, you have Flemish Giants, you have Lionheads, you have Angoras, you have Lops, you have all those different kinds, and those different kinds has different personalities. Rabbits like to chew, rabbits like to hop, rabbits like to explore. They're actually escape artists, so you got to be really careful. And mine are quite social. The females all get along together, and they seem to all work well and like each other. Now, there's a couple, they are not mamas, okay? They are not the mama. Now, some rabbits, they'll have babies, and they'll be like, I don't want nothing to do with them. And then you have some other of the females, they're like a grandmama. They're like, well, give me them babies, I'll take care of them. Now, I have had that happen a couple times. I've rescued lots of rabbits, and anytime I rescue my rabbits, I always make sure to quarantine them from, and that's with any animal. Always quarantine your animal a couple weeks before you put it with the rest of yours. I have artificial turf. It's about 1 inch, 2 inches. My ducks love it. My rabbits love it. All my animals love it. I've not had any issues with it making them sick, giving them any allergies, skin problems, and trying to eat it, whatever. They play in it just like it's real regular grass. Someone asked in a video about animals in the barn. I have 2 barns. I have ventilation areas cut out for the barns. But you can also buy solar-powered fans and solar-powered lights to go in your barns. And it does everything that you need to do. I got them off the Amazon. I'll link them. I'll link them and the habitats. I mean, you could even use them for yourself. You ain't got to use them, for animals. I mean, you don't want the cage for yourself, I don't think. I mean, maybe you do. I don't know. If you're having a bad day, you may want to put yourself in a cage. But they're all linked in my bio, in my link tree. I also like these bottles because you don't get anything in them. Sometimes if you have the water bowl sitting out there, they'll get food in it. They'll get hay in it because my rabbits love hay. They'll get their toys in it. Sometimes, some of my rabbits are pretty big. They'll just take a pee and it just squirts out across everywhere and it goes in the water bowl. This keeps the water fresh. And these are literally like $5 at Walmart. I've had so many people say, can you show me your whole complete setup, everything you have? And I would love to, but I'm not. You can hear them all drinking. So you may be like, why don't you show us the full setup? Why don't you show us anything? Why do you got to try to hide? You got to understand somebody don't always have the best intentions. And this ain't just for me. This is for you too. Some people want to take everything you do and they want to flip it and turn it around and they want to use it against you. And the past few months of my life have been hell because this individual has in their head that I don't know what they're, I don't know. Okay, but all my pages have been reported. My large pages have been taken down. I've had to start over. My old website business taken down, had to start over. I've had code enforcement at my house. I've had animal control at my house. I've had CPS at my house. I've gotten screenshots and recordings of this person talking about me on social media and how she wants Marcus, and she's talking about my kids, and it's been a living hell and a living nightmare, okay? It's affected me mentally, it's affected my animals, it's affected my kids, it's affected me financially because so many strips of income have been ripped from me. So you have to maintain some sort of privacy because some people are psychotic. Not saying you are, because you're my best friend. I even had to change my podcast name because when the podcast page got taken down off Instagram, this individual started them a podcast with my name. So it's not that I'm hiding anything, it's just I have to do things mentally that's best for me. Have you ever ate quail eggs? I ain't got none right now, but did you know quail were prey? I didn't know that. They like to hide. They like to burrow because so many things eat them. What are y'all doing? Just hanging around? Now, if I had a favorite, it would be my silkies. And all my chickens get along well. I have all different kinds of breeds of chickens, and they're all together. I just keep my mini chickens separate than my regular size chickens. Now, one thing we have to do every day, like with the IRS, we got to collect these eggs. We got duck eggs, regular chicken eggs, and mini eggs. I ain't got no quail eggs today. Now, we can either eat these or we can incubate them, and I'm going to incubate these because these are silky chicken eggs. We got 3 ducks and 2 mini chicks. Last but not least, we're going to go out here and pick what we got to pick from the garden. Now, it's 100 foot of nothing but fruits and vegetables. And here we go, friend. We got us a whole bunch. Well, thank you for coming to work with me, and I'll see you tomorrow.